Hello everyone. This is the video lecture on the topic Rosette strain gauge. We will discuss about rosette made up of strain gauge. So let us have a look on strain gauge. Strain gauge is one of the most popular types of transducer and it has got a wide variety of applications for the measurement of force, torque, pressure, acceleration and many other parameters. The basic principle of operation of strain gauge, as you have earlier stated, that when strain gauge is used, the strain is applied to a thin metallic wire. Its dimension changes and thus changing the resistance of the wire. So this is the principle of operation of strain gauge, in which when strain is applied to a thin metallic wire, its dimension changes, and due to the change in the dimension, it changes resistance of the wire. And we know that if resistance of any wire is changing, then the circuitry consisting of that wire, in that circuit either voltage or current will definitely change. And since we know that electrical voltage or current being electrical parameter that can be easily transmitted to other circuit network or other instruments for display purpose or for recording purpose. So this was about the principle of operation of strain gauge. Now when a strain occurs in the member being measured, where we have to perform the measurement of any physical properties, either force, torque, pressure, acceleration, weight, then force has to be applied to the member, and along the transverse axis of the gauge, it also affects the strain being measured parallel to the longitudinal axis. What this sentence says? This sentence says that whenever either force or torque or pressure is applied on any member, any surface, then the changes are happening in transverse axis as well as longitudinal axis. And till now the strain gauge, what we have stated, that was only placed in the longitudinal axis, and only having the longitudinal axis strain gauge introduces an error in the response of the gauge. So what is the drawback of strain gauge? Let us have a look. A strain gauge is capable of only of measuring strain in the direction in which gauge is oriented. So this is the drawback number 1. The drawback number 2, there is no direct way to measure the shear strain. What is shear strain? Shear strain is the ratio of deformation to the original dimensions. So in the normal strain gauge, there is no direct way to measure the shear strain or to directly measure the principal strain, as directions of principal planes are not generally known. Means the strain gauge is actually internally mounted in the measuring instrument, and the observer don't know how the strain gauge axis is aligned and where the strain gauge is actually placed in the measuring instrument. So that causes a problem of alignment. Okay. So what are the remedies that we have to watch? The remedy is strain rosette. What is strain rosette? This word rosette. Strain rosette can be defined as the arrangement of strain gauges in 3 arbitrary direction. Again repeating, strain rosette can be defined as the arrangement of strain gauges in 3 arbitrary directions. Okay. For strain analysis in biaxial state of stress, we should know strain in 3 directions. And due to the drawbacks in a strain gauge, strain rosettes came into picture. So to have a remedy for the 2-dimensional strain gauge, now we are going to study the strain gauges arranged in 3 arbitrary directions. And based on this arrangement, there are 3 different types of strain gauges. Rosettes. The number 1 rosette is rectangular strain gauge rosette. Number 2 is delta strain gauge rosette. And number 3 is star strain gauge rosette. But among these, the very much popular is rectangular strain gauge rosette that we are going to study. Now, if we want to measure the strain in 2 or more directions at the same point, the strain gauge rosette, which is manufactured by stacking multiple strain gauges in different directions, is used. Let us have a look on those structure. This is the dimensional diagram in which 3 strain gauges A, B and C are arranged in such a way they are 45 degrees apart to each other. Now, the standard procedure is to place several gauges at a point on the member surface with known angles between them. And the very first category, that is rectangular strain gauge rosette, the angle is 45 degree. And the magnitude of strain in each individual gauge is measured and used in the geometrical determination of the strain in the member. Students, I have not prepared the mathematical descriptions on this demonstration, but according to the mathematical descriptions, the angles are found and the strain gauges values determined in 3 directions in 3 axes are put in the formula, and then exact value of strain can be detected using the rosette. Okay. Now the next thing is how the picture looks like of rosette. So actually this is the actual diagram which is having 45 degrees angles of 3 different strain gauges. Number 1 strain gauge, you can watch it. This is number 1 strain gauge, which is actually in the vertical direction. Number 2 strain gauge, we are able to watch here in horizontal direction. And number 3 strain gauge is having 45 degree angle with number 1 strain gauge and number 2 strain gauge. Okay, so this is the one view of rosette strain gauge, which is used for the measurement of pressure, strain, stress, acceleration and many other physical properties with accuracy. Now, the deformation in any axis can be determined using the values across strain gauge 1, across strain gauge 2 and across strain gauge 3, and all these 3 strain gauges readings are put in the particular formula, and then the actual calculation of total pressure or total acceleration or total force can be calculated using this structure. Thank you, students.